Hello and welcome to One Man's Collection. My name is Brett. Today I'm looking at the Ferrari magazine number 37. This is the 456M GT, I believe. Now, had a little trouble finding it with a silver on the front and then actually having a blue car. But we'll take a look at this 143 diecast at the end of the video. I'm actually very happy with that one. Looks awesome. So, in this magazine, I'm going to have a quick brief read through what we have in here. It is the single-seaters, which is the 312 T5. The 456M GT is the production model that we're actually looking at. Colossal Endurance Racer, the 512BB Competizione, and the poster is of this particular car as well. So, last the T-Series races. I'm not going to read everything in full detail, but you can pause the video and have a look if you wish. The development of the 312 T4, the T5 was unable to match the success of all its conquering predecessor. I have shown off the 312's T2, I think it was, just recently in another video. By all means, take a look at that. Engine in this one was a rear flat V12, 515 horsepower at 12,300 RPM. Period of production 1980. 6 chassis were made, and 047 which never raced. So there was another one that was actually never raced. The honours list though in US West GP was 5th to Scheckter. Belgian 6th for Villeneuve. Monaco 5th for Villeneuve, German 6th for Villeneuve, Canadian 5th for Villeneuve. So they're still up there, but not enough to win any race and or championship. Preparing for the turbo era. Yeah, all right. To the 456M GT. Now, I don't think this one actually has GT written underneath it, but it does look like the same car. And from looking at the collection I've got, there's none other like this particular one, so I believe I got the right one. That being said, we'll go through and have a look at this. The great Ferraris. Interior, the cockpit of the 456M GTA was immediately recognised by the automatic gearbox, lever sliding in a longitudinal metal slot. The release to engage specific gears, such as parking and reverse, was by means of a button located on the ball handle. Okay, so it's still a metal gear. We have a poster, which is of a concept drawing, I'm guessing. Didn't quite come out looking like that, though. They put a much larger grille down the bottom, probably for functionality. That one there. So, bonnet with air intakes. Retractable headlights were significantly modified in size compared to the 412, and the production cars remained almost identical to the sketch. However, significant changes were made to the bonnet, which abandoned the original solution of a three-dimensional air intake. Instead, the 456M GT featured an approach that was unconventional for Ferrari. The Fango for bonnet wing, where the bonnet incorporated the upper section of the wing. They later did that though, didn't they? Externally, the 456 GT and the subsequent M GT, along with automatic versions, were indistinguishable. Though the sides were rather elaborate, they gave a rather very strong personality. Yep, okay. Improved for comfort level. There's the gear shifter. So it looks like a gear shifter, but obviously got a button on the ball. That's fairly common years later. So when are we talking about this one? 1998 to 2004. Okay. So a 65-degree V12, 5.473.9, so a round that up to 5.5 litre V12. with 442 brake horsepower, 6,250 RPM, 6-speed gearbox plus reverse, over 300 km/h top speed or 186 mph, over 298 or 185 mph for the M and GTA. Why is it slower? Numbers produced, not known. Well, not known to the magazine, I'm guessing. All right, moving on. Aggressive Sports Racer. I do believe we got one of these in the collection as well. I think most of the cars that are in this do come in your collection. So if they're talking about it, you do end up with one. In the, I think, 87 or 88 in this particular set. Mr. Page there. Combining aluminium with plexiglass. The engine in this one is also a flat 6. Not also, but a flat 6. Just under 5 litre. 460 to 500 brake horsepower between 7,200 and 8,000 RPM with a 315 or 196 mph top speed. 1976 to 81, 27 were produced. Very nice. Combination between 79 and 84. There is 12th, 7th, 10th, 10th, 15th, 5th, 17th, 9th, 10th, 6th, and 23rd at the 12-hour Sebring. Not as a successful car as I'm sure they would have hoped. Le Mans in 81, though, they got 5th. I'm sure they would have been happy with that. 6th the following year. 10th the years before and 12th before that. So I guess they were improving. Next magazine, number 38, is the F641. This looks like a famous number 1 Ferrari. I've got this in a 120 scale, I think, that I might have got from a Shell. Was it Shell service station? It might have been a later model. But we'll have a look at that one in the next magazine. Feels like there was another page there. All right, let's take a closer look at this particular vehicle. Now, we do have a very shiny blue metallic. You can see there on the reflection we're getting a metallic glint to that. Let's see if we got... Can't see the disc brakes in this one. They're all black. So I don't think they've put disc brakes on this particular car. And most of them have it. Or they're just very difficult to see. They might even be all black. Let's get a light on there. Yeah, okay. I don't see the actual... I see the disc, but I don't see the calipers. So, not sure what's with that one. We're taking a look at the front of the vehicle. Ferrari emblem on there. Well done with the lights. They're not painted on. They're actually clear and stuck in. I do like the fact... Okay, that looks like it's painted on. I do like the fact that these are well made. Taking a look at the rear. No number plate, 4 exhausts. Decent lights. But the interior is where all the magic is. Look at that. Look at your cream or brown leather. The dash is actually all there, and both windows are open. Yeah. Well done. 4-seater. I like that for a 143 scale car. Oh, having a look underneath. There we go. Just says 456M. It doesn't actually have the GT written under it in 143 scale. Oh yeah, made in China at the front. And we do have those extra bits on the bottom of the sump. Is that like stop it from being bottomed out? Maybe. And the gearbox at the back. Well done. I think that's a gearbox. Yeah. For better weight distribution. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I will be back with magazine 38 next week. In the meantime, I'm going through the 37s of Supercars collection and the Formula 1 car collection at the same time. So hit that like and comment and subscribe, and you'll be able to see other videos I do. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Bye.